Brandon Champagnie. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 8, Hayward. The big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 16, Chris, number 16. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 14, Manas Bucelas. At the other guard, 6 feet 1 inch, number 17, Ryan Sessions. The head coach of your home team, Chicago Bulls.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Andrew Wiggins, Smith out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And for Chicago, they've got MP and it's Champagnie at small forward. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
MP against Curry. Here's Hayward. The rebound by Stewart. And the Warriors with possession to the middle. Blocked! Smith against Hayward. It's Hayward on the wing. Back to MP. The three ball. The rebound by Stewart. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Bulls. Curry gets the bucket.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Hayward against Smith. Pass to Sessions from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he gets it to go.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Here's Sessions. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Back to Curry. Pass to Smith from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Stewart. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
Draymond Green.
Pass to Champagnie. Clock at 6. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Curry against MP. Curry, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Hayward to pass to MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Smith. Money from 17 feet out.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Champagnie. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Driving to the basket.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Curry. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Up top, Hayward. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. From the arc. Sessions grabs the miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Champagnie. Green against MP. Here's Buzelis. Misses from short range. Wiggins outside. For 3, Smith. The shot off that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Wiggins outside. Green finds Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And here's MP from outside. Smith with the rebound. Warriors trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Green with a screen on Hayward. Wiggins looking around. And again, no good by Golden State.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Buzelis, coming off a 12-point game. Hayward to pass to Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Smith no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the wing, MP. Hayward outside. From behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. Warriors trail by 9. To win the drought. And a nice layup by Curry. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Looking now at some numbers for Stephen Curry. Chicago leading by 7. The drive by MP. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sessions has got 10.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Guarded by Hayward. On the take. Outside Moody. The 3. Chicago with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Just 4 to shoot. Sessions' shot is good. He's got 12.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Warriors trail by 11. It's stolen. Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Sessions. Excellent D there from Toppin. Guarded by Hayward. Pass to Toppin. Cuts off the pass. Inside. Here's Curry. Sessions grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Buzelis. Hayward with it. Now guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Buzelis.
Chicago foul.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Williams comes in for Champagnie, and it's Smith in for Hayward. Martin, he's checked in for the Warriors. Anthony comes in for Stephen Curry. Jang, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Warrior substitution, number 35.
Outside Moody.
Jang.
5 on the clock. Out to Anthony to get back on track. Sessions grabs the miss. Sessions has got 4 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
4-3. And Toppin pulls it down. Warriors trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. To the left wing. Pass to Jang. Up top, Moody. There's the triple. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Williams. Chicago passing it around. The drive by MP. Smith outside. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Jang. Toppin outside, down low. It's stolen by MP. Here's Buzelis. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Out to the right wing. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 11. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Smith. Moody is out there with Toppin. Then there's Anthony, and he trims the lead to single digits. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Smith. Outside Jones. Back to Smith. Outside, Williams. Off target with the 3. Warriors trail by 9. Moody passes to Smith. And here's Toppin. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That's on Jalen Smith. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Now here's Smith. No points yet. Here's Jones. Okoro outside. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Pass to Toppin. To the middle. And scoring with a play inside is Smith. Smith's got 8.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Smith finds Williams. Back to Smith. They can't stop the run with that one.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Outside, Jones. Pass to Okoro. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. And here's Toppin, covered by Smith. It's stolen. Defended by Jones. Smith no good. Chicago leading. Pass to Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Chicago making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Okoro. And MP is subbed in for Smith. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. The first one falls. Jones hits them both. Now Curry, 14 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Now here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moody. And again, no good by Golden State.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Hayward. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Hayward with a steal. can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Curry. To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
For the Warriors, Richard taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Curry against Jones. MP, the pass to Champagnie. Back to MP, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The Bulls in second.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Now here's Hayward. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Smith. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run. Toppin, a screen on Jones. Down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Chicago's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Jones. Releases. Champagnie shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's Hayward on the wing, covered by Smith. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Hayward outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Deflected! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
For the Warriors, number 22.
Wiggins with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Smith. Finished off the break. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Warriors. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Hayward's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Back to Wiggins. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls trail by 5. MP right side. Up top, Hayward, covered by Smith. To halt the run, and MP lays it in. 14 points for him.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. It's Hayward on the wing, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Hayward's shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bad block. That one goes careening off the glass. Back to Stewart. Lays it up and banks it in.
Stewart.
Stewart's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Three-pointer, Buzelis buries it from three. Buzelis has got 5 points.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of them. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
He's here for you. Warrior substitution, number 12.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Down low, Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Hayward. The Warriors pull it in.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Curry, no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
MP outside. Pass to Champagnie. 6 to shoot. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Warriors lead by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Curry, covered by MP. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. Well, the Bulls shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Out to the wing. Hayward outside. In transition, here come the Warriors. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
MP inside. He's covered by Curry. Wiggins left side. It's blocked. And the three-pointer goes. 12 points for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. 8-point game. To end the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing, Curry. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so here is Chicago. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. 11 feet out. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
MP way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
It's too early to be talking about this. We do this every year. Just let it play out.
Where is the entertainment in that? Come on. You've been a player, a rapper, an actor. It's show business, man. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Chicago Bulls.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look, they're getting a lot of hustle points, but that can only get you so far. They got to start executing down the stretch.
Yeah, patience is a virtue. Don't always take the first shot when you see it.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Warriors lead by 5. We've got Buzelis, and it's Hayward in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Stewart, a screen on Hayward. Smith into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's MP. Pass to Buzelis. Picked it out of midair. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. The Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Hayward from downtown, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry against MP. Outside Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Guarding Steph is difficult, and it's exhausting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Curry nails both of them. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The drive by MP. Count that one. Sessions has got 22 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Stewart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Misses the 3. The Bulls trail by 8. MP outside. Here's Buzelis. He's got 5. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They set the pick over to the left wing. Out to Hayward. Clock at 4. Looking to end this cold spell.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. Sessions grabs the miss. Sessions has got 5 rebounds in the game. Chicago passing it around. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Smith. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Smith's got 15.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
MP looking around. They set the pick. Lets it fly. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Wiggins. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, Golden State. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Champagnie. Fires the three. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Stewart outside. Pass to Smith. Hayward with a steal. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. To the wing on the left. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Smith against Hayward. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the three. Chicago with the rebound. Hayward outside. Back to MP. Here's Buzelis. MP outside. There's the three. Offensive board. Out to Hayward. Jacks up a three.
Chicago foul. Sessions. Second personal foul. Second.
The Warriors lead by 8. And here's Curry. Give him 8. Pass to Wiggins. It's tipped. Picked by Stewart. Here's Smith. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Bulls have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Buzelis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Back to Curry.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. The Warriors also with a sub. Toppin's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen. Here we go, all alone. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Toppin. Some solid defense from Stewart. The Warriors lead by 6. Now here's Curry. Back to Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Champagnie for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Stewart's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wiggins outside. Toppin passes to Curry. And here's Stewart. by Stewart.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And certain guys really make you pay for fouling them. These small forwards have been terrific from the line all year. Number 5 is Moses Moody.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
As good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them, and that's never a good thing.
Here's Buzelis. 9 points in the game. Champagnie, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Warriors lead by 8. There's a screen by Toppin. Smith against Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Toppin. Golden State needs to get off a shot. This one for 3. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Back to Hayward. Pass to Buzelis. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Moody.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Toppin left side. Now Curry. Moody with it. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And the shot goes down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Buzelis. Driving inside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Hayward. Curry at the rim.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
To the left side wing. Smith against Hayward. Here's Moody. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Buzelis. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, nice play by Buzelis, breaking down the defense and finding his team a shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Bulls. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Four on the clock. Moody from outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
To the paint. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Sessions. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sessions has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Anthony against MP. Toppin a screen on MP. 19-footer. No good that time.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Golden State, Moody is out there with Toppin. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Smith.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Lets the three fly. Sessions grabs the miss. Sessions has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Williams. Back to MP. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Anthony with a bucket.
Anthony.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Williams. From deep, MP. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It goes on Cole Anthony.
Defensive foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Personal foul.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Free throw good, MP. The Warriors lead by 4. Guarded by Kuro. Anthony outside. Smith with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Sessions' shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Toppin. Here's Smith. And it's Chicago with a board. Sessions has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Okoro on the wing to take the lead. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anthony, the pass to Moody. From deep. Anthony misses. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. MP, the pass to Williams. Back to MP. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. The 3. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Yes, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Curry, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Curry. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Okoro is checked in for Smith. And the free throw, no good.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries it from the top of the key. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Good on the shot. 39 points for MP.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Started by Okoro. Down low. Smith inside. He's against Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Bulls have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Now here's Okoro. Pass to Williams. On the wing, MP. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Now here's Curry. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He shot 5 of 6 in a close 4th quarter, giving this team a huge boost when they need him most.
Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Toppin, a screen on Smith. That shot off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. The Warriors trailing. Now Curry. Started by Okoro. Curry with it. MP's there. Curry's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. MP outside. Pass to Smith. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sessions has got 44.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Inside to win the run. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Champagnie comes in for Okoro. And it's Hayward in for Smith. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Sessions. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Curry. Count the basket. And now just a three-point Chicago lead. Chicago has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. MP outside. Three-pointer. Buzelis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Sessions has got 5 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. Pass to Smith. Now here's Stewart. Clock at 6. To the inside. Out left to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Pounded by Wiggins. Another 3 for Chicago.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And here's Curry. Pass to Smith. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Down low.
Warriors foul. Isaiah Stewart.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Golden State.
It's both from the stripe. MP with it. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Hayward. MP fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. 11-point game. Now Smith. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he can't hit it.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Curry. From deep. Oh, he cannot hit. Hayward outside. Here's MP. Beyond the arc. Oh, connects again.
An incredible performance tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. Stewart, screen on MP. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Bulls.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Now here's Hayward. Oh, he misses the layup. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.
Until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각